It's the month of February. We're going to do roses. And if we look at our picture up here of the rose, we're looking at the inside of a rose. And if we look at it, it has circles. It starts with a small circle, then works out to bigger circles. And so we're going to create that motion. We're actually going to create this picture here. It's Valentine's Day time, February. And you go into the grocery store, lots of roses. We see yellow roses, pink roses, red roses. You get lots and lots and lots of different colors. Most common you see is the red and the pink. But if you ever go out in springtime, in summer, look around. Tons of roses. Many, many different colors. We're going to work with our yellow, pink, and red roses today. And if we look here, you see some similarities. If we look down at the inside of our rose, we have this lovely little snail swirl. And that's what we're going to work on today. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with our flat brush. Here's our flat brush. It's flat, but narrow at the same time. And we're going to use it with a stroke so we have a nice flat edge. We can also go in and chisel a little bit with our brush to make any paint strokes or fix areas. We're going to work with our red, pink, and yellow paint. We also have two different colors of green, a dark green and a light green. So let's start. We're going to start with our red. And we want a nice swirly, almost like a snail shell. There we go. And now we need the bottom of our rose. The picture over here doesn't show the bottom, but we're looking for that half circle cup look. So I'm going to mimic like I'm going to start another swirl. But I'm not. I'm actually going to go down here and make like a half circle. And if you notice, it's getting fuzzy. Roses are not fuzzy. So that means your paint is coming off your brush. Go ahead and get more paint and go over it. Don't leave it like that. And then paint it in nice and even. Fill it all in. If there's any areas you want to fix, go ahead and fix them. And there's my rose. Now, I'm going to do that. If I was going to do that, I'd be doing all three roses. I'm just going to flip this over because I already have a red and a yellow rose right here done. Now, I'm going to wash my brush off because I have red on this. And if I start mixing my colors, sometimes we mix, today we're not. We don't want muddy colors, and that's what happens when you get muddy colors. If you're not really mixing, because we want nice solid colors today. That's how I'm dabbing, making sure all that paint is off. You want a nice dry brush. So now I'm going to put it in my pink. And I'm going to do the same thing. Maybe I'm going to do a little small rose up here. Do my swirl. And do my cup. I still have a lot of paint on my brush because I'm doing a small one. So I've got my cup. There we go. Now I got three roses. I got all three colors. The red, the pink, and the yellow. Wash my brush off again. And we're going to do our green. We did light and dark green. Now in our picture of a rose, we didn't see any stems, and roses or stems or leaves. So we're going to go ahead and put them in there. We have light and dark green. Let's go ahead and pick out one of them. Maybe do a stem off of each one. If you start getting fuzzy, go back over it and dip your paint. Means you're running out of paint. Okay, so I got my stems. Now I'm not going to have to worry about taking my paint off, because we're still dipping. And we want green all around here, because if you think about it, lots of motions, lots of leaves. So we can even just do some dark green. Stems coming up, we want that background filled with that. So when we're done, we have this picture. We have some white showing, but we have nice lights and dark greens for our background. And that's it.